Okay, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Been doing some hobbying and some painting, so let me do a quick what's on the table and talk about what I've been painting. Got Romana here. This is by Crooked Dice Miniatures. This is one of their 70s sci-fi themed. This is Romana from Doctor Who. It's a digital sculpt printed in lead. Really like how it came out. They picked the right version of Romana to do, and the model itself is really good, and that's been my captain for the past 2 months of Stargrave. Joining her crew are this Herrnken Jaeger. This is a great sculpt. I'm not normally into Space Dwarves, but these Jaegers, these hunters, are really good models. Look really good in sci-fi. So was pleased to get a hold of these and have this guy as a gunslinger in Stargrave as well. I also, in a recent month or so, was able to get a hold of a copy of Into the Dark Kill Team, the old one. And it has some great models. Mostly this model is what I wanted it for, this and the terrain. I'll talk about the terrain in a separate video. I love this Axe Jack. Great character. GW's just been knocking it out of the park the past 2 years, 3 years, as they've updated or brought in new model lines. Other things going on, let's see, I have some prints. Blacksite Studios, which does a great horror game called Don't Look Back, has the Mystery Crew, Scooby-Doo crew. This is the Velma sculpt, one of the most characterful sculpts in the set. All of them except Daphne are excellent. Fred and Shaggy and Scooby are all really good. The Daphne model looks weird. They gave her bangs and her eyes are set at about the level of her nose. It's a weird sculpt, not a big fan of it, but Velma here has been great, and she has been the case cracker in the Stargrave crew. What else? Resin models, some Modifius stuff. Modifius has their new version, their new Fallout themed skirmish game, and I'm getting that together, but this is some old Caesar's Legion. This guy fell and broke, and I had to take a 1mm wire and 1mm drill bit and put his wrist back on. If you have resin models, you have to get used to those 1mm sets and just get used to using those. Behind on the table here is the Legends of Vault 76. This is a nice kit from Modifius, fairly recent, and they're like your character. If you've played Fallout 76, everybody goes through a phase of being the dude with a las gun and a bowler hat. Yeah, so great models. Again, a lot of character. Looking forward to getting those painted up. In the midterm I do want to try to do battle reports again. I'm probably going to move on to 5 parsecs. And with that plan, I am looking to paint up some Fading Suns models made by Titan Forge. Let's see if we can get this into proper focus. There we go, maybe. This is a Vorax from Fading Suns, 4-arm giant cat man, what's not to love. If you're not familiar with Fading Suns, it is a high Middle Ages, fall of Byzantium themed science fiction setting that, of course, has a strong Warhammer 40k component for people that haven't seen it before. It is better in many ways than Warhammer 40k, in the sense that it just has more flexibility, if you will. You know, the humans don't hate all the aliens, things like that. This is a Phoenix Knight. These are knights that serve the Emperor directly. The Emperor is alive and well in Fading Suns and has just reunified the Empire. Fun sculpt. And then this Barbarian Queen, another great model. Autofocus is really being a pain. Come on. Come on. That's the model. No. We come all the way back here and I come up. Will you see it? Focus. Focus. Okay. No. Okay. Great model. Great sculpt. Looking forward to getting this painted up. That's 3. I'm starting with a starting crew of 5. I'll also have this Haksan. The Haksan are kind of a mystery race that like to go on quests. I don't know what sci-fi they're based on, or if that was just something he pulled together himself. Good sculpt, based on some concept art from the books. And then there is a Skulker, or a Uplift. I would call this more of an Uplift than a Skulker. And this is a great little sculpt. I just thought it was adorable because her eyelashes are actually molded into the sculpt. So that's the initial crew. Those 5 plus this Herrenken to finish out the crew. It'll be 6, and that's my starting crew for 5 parsecs, and I hope to get some of that filmed. I will eventually try to do some Fallout and some Stargrave, but I really need to learn how to do battle reports. For Fallout, I didn't have as much terrain as I would like, so I've been working on that. This is a billboard by Blacksite Studios. Just painted it up and then glued on Nuka-Cola. Other terrain bits that I've made recently, or had printed and painted recently, was this Titan Forge starship, which I needed more starships for the board for playing Stargrave. Great sculpt. This is an FDM print by a friend of mine. As a terrain piece, FDM is fine and it paints up well. Didn't want to spend too much time painting it, but put some basic color on there and you've got what looks like a Star Trek Federation shuttle. That's it. That's been some of the hobbying recently. For all of those of you who liked and subscribed, thank you. There will finally be more coming as I get my act together and do more filming. I really need to practice with the equipment, as you can tell, and the whole workflow. So if this is uploaded with bad quality focusing, that's why. I just need to get some stuff moving. So thank you, and hope to talk to you again soon.